Hi, my name is Kim Wilson from Thrive Studio, and this is going to be a fusion class mixed in with some core fantasticness. Let's start on our backs. Come on down and extend your legs out and reach your arms above your head and give yourself a big stretch. And reach your right arm away from your right foot, so you're really stretching through the right side. And then switch sides. Left arm reaches away from the left foot, nice and long. It's like a morning stretch. And then just keep going back and forth. And notice when you do that, you're actually pinching between the hip and the rib on the left, or getting a little bit of a nice movement through your sacrum, through your torso. And again, only always move where you feel comfortable. And then come back to center. Just let everything go. Give your legs a little shake, just back and forth. Shake it out. And then just walk your feet over to the left. How far is up to you. And then walk your hands over to the left. So you're making a crescent moon. Your right armpit doesn't need to come off. Just keep energy through the fingertips. So nice side body stretch. And then over to the other side. And breathe. And then come back through center. And float the arms up towards the sky. Get your legs nice and on. So your feet are flexed just like you're standing on the ground, and take a big breath in. And as you exhale, notice your navel drawing in towards the floor, your pelvic floor lifted. And don't go crazy, just enough to feel your core connect, and feel your rib cage as you exhale, knit together and down. So if you come back and the ribs pop, you've gone too far. Inhale, float both arms up. Nod through the chin and bring your head and shoulders off the mat. Feel your armpits pull to the hips and really curl over the ribs, and then bring yourself up. And you're going to reach over the toes and go gentle. Keep the toes pulling to you, navel drawn in. And then keep that C curve, hinge back, slide the shoulders down, bring your chin parallel to the floor. Let's start nice and easy. Hands are parallel to the floor. If you want this harder, float the arms up and really focus on taking your time to get the low back down. Pull the navel in. Look at your toes as long as possible. Bring your head down, ribs tight, arms reach back. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms float. If you want this a little harder, keep the arms up higher, or keep your hands by your thighs. Exhale, curl forward. Again, reach over the toes, look to the knees, keep the C curve, hinge back, shoulders soft, chin parallel, and down we go. 5, adjust the arms, makes a big difference. 4, 3, low back down. 2, 1, head down, arms reach back. Good, let's add on. Inhale, arms float. Exhale, bring yourself up. Think about this like a forward fold. If you're standing, head drops heavy, and sit up nice and tall and bring your hands in front of your forehead. Let's come down halfway. Think about your belly like an ice cream scoop. You're squeezing your ribs towards your hips. Legs stay on, but try to give your legs a shake once in a while just to make sure you're not gripping through your hip flexors. If it feels better to bend the knees, then bend the knees. And let's twist to the right. Now, this isn't a big turn of the head, it's the rib cage. And open the right arm up and hold. 5, 4, look to the right arm, soften through the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand back to center and come to center. If you're shaking, that's awesome. Turn to the left. Less is more. Just turn the rib cage. Left arm opens. Hold. 5, 4. Pull the navel in. Focus on your lower abdominals. We know your obliques are working. Bring your hand to center. Come back. Let's do one more each side. Turn to the right. Right arm opens, and let's pulse. 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3. Exhale. 1. Come back to center. Last one. Left side. Open the left arm and pulse. 5, 4. Soften the shoulders. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring your hand to center Come back and make your way down. Slow as you can. 5, 4, low back down. 3, this is easier, this is harder. 2, and let it go. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. See if you can kiss your knees. And then rock yourself up. And I'd like you to take about 3 or 4 times again to rock yourself up. And when you come back, try to just come between the shoulder blades, no further than that, and try to feel your core doing it. So try to avoid your feet whipping you back and forth. So I've taken a picture of the shape of you, and you're trying to hold it. If you want to make it a little more challenging, reach the arms out in front of you. Good. And place the feet down. And just round over the knees for a moment. Just feel that nice traction. Good. And then slowly ragdoll your way up. And then round through the low back, come down halfway again, scoop your belly. You can walk now, you can keep your feet down. If you ever feel your low back, that's a sign to back it off. So get into your lower abdominals. Bring your feet to a hover or keep them down, and every once in a while, like I said, shake your legs, make sure your hip flexors aren't doing all the work. We're gonna hold the shape, knees and hips and chest stay the same distance, and just go back a little bit. And then exhale forward. Go back just a little bit. And exhale forward. Let's do 3 more. Soften the thighs, go back, bring the knees with you. Almost go to the point where you're gonna fall back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, now straighten the right leg out and lower down. And we're gonna bicycle. Inhale, exhale. Now if you want this easier, bring the knee closer to your chest. If you want it harder, stop your bent knee at 90. Let's do 1 more each side. And then bring both knees into the chest, hands behind the head, stay over the rib cage, and exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Let's do 5 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Inhale, stay up, look between the thighs. 1 more. Inhale, bicycle the legs for 5, 4, 3. Inhale in between. 2. Last 1, legs together, big breath in. Exhale, let's extend the legs for 4. Inhale, and 3. Inhale, and 2. Come up a little higher, over the ribs, 1 more. Let's do the legs for 2. And 1. Knees together, big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, 1 more. 1 each side. Here's 1. I'm shaking, legs together. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, yes. And let that go. Let your stomach come out of its contraction. Reach your arms above your head. Those are pretty awesome. And then bring your knees to your chest. And again, take a few rocks back and forth. And then rock as many times as you want. And on the last one, cross the legs, heels come in towards you, and make your way back into your downward dog. Good. And let's float the right leg up towards the sky. And open the hip to the side wall. Lift it up as much as possible. And bend the right knee. We're going to go into our wild thing just to stretch our belly out. So let that right leg keep going till it lands on the outside of the left knee. Stay on the ball of the right foot and lift your hips up to the sky and stretch through your core. Set the left shoulder, push the floor away. And then bring that right arm down and go through your vinyasa. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, float it up. Open the hip and bend the knee. Lift it as high as you can, and then flip the dog. And lift it up. Good. Squeeze your glutes, lift, lift, lift. Look to the right arm. Left hand down. Go through your vinyasa. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Nice. And then float the right leg up again. And step that right foot between the hands. Left heel down. Find your warrior legs. Look at the alignment. Right heel lines up with the left arch. Warrior one. And then go into your warrior two. And I want you to really feel like you're trying to roll your inner thighs up towards the sky and your outer thighs are rolling down. So you're rolling the thighs. So right knee tracks directly over the big and second toe. And let's get deeper. Press that left inner thigh down. Shoulders melt. If your shoulders are bothering you, face your palms up, soften your elbows. Good. And let's face the right palm up. And I want you to reach forward, lengthening between the hip and the rib. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Hold that length. Good. And then bring the right hand down to the inside of the right leg. Left arm floats, still holding that length. And then straighten that right leg out. And if your hand wants to come up, then bring it up. Whatever feels good. So really feel again like you're trying to get that left rib cage down as you reach long on the bottom right side. So as you press your right hand into the right thigh, feel that bottom rib cage roll in, top rib cage roll up. Melt the shoulders, legs are strong. So from triangle, you'll bend the right knee and squeeze the right knee into the right arm into the knee. So feel your inner thigh connect. Drop that left thigh down, lift the heart and chest, and reach that left arm towards the center of the room. Armpit up to the sky like a big nostril. Take a breath in, reach to the top of the mat, and exhale, right arm floats. Hold 5, 4, 3, legs strong, 2, 1, and bring both hands down. Right leg steps back, hold here. Let's lower down to our forearms and open the stance of your legs. Hips are down, back of the neck presses to the sky. And let's go into a side plank, setting the left shoulder. Knees can be down, and you're gonna lengthen by lowering the left hip down. And exhale, push it up. Inhale, exhale. Keep the head up, 3 more. This is not a shoulder exercise. Feel it in your core. Set the shoulder, core lifts you. 1 more. Exhale, grow taller. Right arm comes down. Regroup, navel drawn in, find your length, chest presses forward. Other side. Left arm floats. And you lower, and you lift. Lower, and press. Again, remember, the length is where we really get our strength. 2 more. So get as much length as you feel comfortable without letting go through the shoulder. 1 more. Come back to your plank. Press the chest forward. Hold. Navel drawn in. Come back up onto your hands and find your downward dog. Regroup. Shoulders, melt it all without getting lazy in our dog. So keep the sit bones energetically lifting and float the left leg up and step it to the top of the mat. Right heel comes down. Line up the heel with the center of the arch. Float arms up. Warrior one. Open. Warrior B. So think about again from your glutes, rolling the inner thighs up, rolling the outer thighs down. Look forward. Can you see your big and second toe? Come down a little deeper. Feel your right inner thigh press to the floor. Your drishti, your gaze is soft. Good. And then left palm faces up. Find the length through the left side rib cage. Reach forward. Reach. Good. And then bring that left hand down.
right arm floats up. Hold the length as much as you can and straighten that left leg out. And you can press the left hand if you want to come up a little more. Press it into the left leg to feel the shoulder come down. Good. Find the length. Reach through the bottom rib cage. Fold into that left hip. Good. And maybe you look up to the sky. Good. And then bend the left knee deeply. Reach your arm towards the top of the mat. Roll that right armpit up to the sky. Right thigh comes down. Lift the heart and chest. Here we go. Find your core. Left arm floats. Hold. 5. Look up. Twist a little more. Bottom rib cage in. Top rib cage up. 3, 2. Energy through the fingertips. And bring both hands down. Step the left leg back. Hold here. Take a breath. Lower. Elbows come down. Open your feet wider. Good. Hips down. Hips don't move. Take a big breath in. Float the right arm up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, left. Inhale. Come back up onto your hands. Hold here. Walk the hands forward. Stay, knees can be down. Walk them forward a little bit more. Good, and just keep walking them as far forward as you can. Nothing in the back. Again, try not to round. Press the heart forward and hold. Pull the hands to the feet to the hands. Navel drawn in. Walk the hands back. And find your downward dog. Good. And breathe. Come back to your breath. And rise on the balls of your feet. Bring the knees down. Sit back over your heels. Hands reach to the back of the mat. And just enjoy Balasana for a moment. And then slowly ragdoll your way up. Make your way back on to your back. So, we want to, you can, if you want at home, you could put a book or a block between your knees, and that really helps inner thighs connect to your core. Place your hands behind your head and bring your legs to tabletop. Good. So remember that when you work your core, you're not using your back as leverage. Nod through the chin, head and shoulders come off the mat. Now use your lower abs to take a breath. And exhale, I just want you to curl over your rib cage a little bit more. Inhale, come back, so small, eyes between the thighs. Again, exhale, curl. Inhale back, so small. 3 more, exhale. Inhale. 2 more, exhale. Inhale. Nice work. Last one. Now hold here. Take a breath. Stay over the ribs. And lift your bum up and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your bum down. It's tiny. Take a breath. Stay over the ribs. Lift your bum. Hold it up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. 3 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're not falling back with the upper body. And peel down. 2 more. Stay up. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale. Lower down. Last one. Armpits to the hips. Big inhale. Exhale. Float both legs up. Open the legs wide. Arms reach to the center of the room, and we pulse for 10. And keep the legs active. 9. 8. Don't go back too far. Stay over the ribs. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Let the legs open a little more. 2. Nice work. Last 1. Float the legs up. Hands come behind the head. Bend your knees. You're amazing. Let that go. And then reach the arms and the legs away from each other again. Good. And bend your knees quite deeply. Pull them nice and close to the bum. And then open your feet the width of the mat. So
a nice wide stance, and then let both knees just fall over to the left. So notice the pelvis. Be careful that the ribs aren't popping and the back's coming up. So tuck the tailbone underneath you and really feel like you're reaching from that right hip bone all the way out through the right knee. So keep the tailbone tucked, and that will create your line of tension. Should be a really nice stretch through that right quad. And if you want a little bit more, you could hold the foot, but it doesn't matter either way. Really where you're going to get more is by reaching the knee out of the hip and tucking the tailbone. And then bring your knees back through center and over to the other side. And I have to admit, I just got a really powerful craving for an almond milk latte. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. And again, reach the knee out of the hip. And breathe. And then come back through center. And let's go into happy baby. So bring your right knee into your chest, holding onto the pinky side of your foot, left side. Try not to let the bum come up. Reach the sit bones down and away from you, wide through the collarbones. If it feels better to hold the backs of the knees, then do that, however it works for you. And rock back and forth. And keep reaching the sit bones away, softening through the back, pressing down into the feet. And then releasing that. And if there's anything you feel like you need before you go into Shavasana, then do so. Otherwise, you could put a bolster under your knees, grab a blanket. And just before we go into Shavasana, let's think about the word Santosa, which is about contentment and gratitude. It's my favorite word right now. So to feel completely satisfied and happy with exactly where you are right now in your body, in your life, right now. And feel that spread through your body, that Santosa. And namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice.